our third receiver for a very long time, she went on. Jonas followed her eyes as she saw that she was looking at one of the elders. The committee of elders was sitting together in the chief elder's eyes were now on the one who sat in the midst, but seemed oddly separate from him. The man Jonas had never noticed before, a bearded man with pale eyes, he was watching Jonas intently. We failed in our last selection, the chief elder said solemnly. It was 10 years ago when Jonas was just a toddler. I will never dwell on the experience because it causes us terrible discomfort. Jonas didn't know what she was referring to, but he could sense the discomfort of the audience. They shifted uneasily in their seats. We have not been hasty this time, she continued. We could not afford another failure. Sometimes she went on, speaking now in a lighter tone, relaxing the tension in the auditorium. We are not entirely certain about the assignments after the most painstaking observations. Sometimes we worry that the one assigned might not develop through training, a very attribute necessary. 11s are still children after all. What we observe as playfulness and patience, the requirements to become a nurturer could, with maturity, be revealed as simply foolishness and indolence. So we continue to observe during training and modify behavior when necessary. But in the receiver in training cannot be observed, cannot be modified. That is stated quite clearly in the rules. He is to be alone apart while he's preparing for the current receiver for the job which is most honored in our community. The Giver by Lois Lowry. It's fiction. A summary, a boy named Jonas lives in a dystopian society where the society chooses like your job when you are turning 12, and they assign you a family when you're younger, and then when you grow up, you are assigned children. And Jonas was assigned the job of receiver of memory. That is a very important job in the society. Most people get a job like nurturer, or birth mother is like the person that has the children that are assigned, and there's different jobs like that. And Jonas was assigned the receiver of memory, and he learns, his job is to remember the past, like what's happened in the past, like wars and violence, so that they know not to make those mistakes again. And he learns all this stuff from the previous receiver, the giver, and it's about what he does. Characters. The main character is Jonas, who is given the job of the receiver. The giver is the previous receiver. We don't know his actual name, but that's what he tells Jonas to call him. And then the society, it's a very important part in this book because it's really different from our society, and they make a lot of important decisions. Setting. The setting is at an undetermined time and place in the future. It's alike to many other books like Divergent and The Hunger Games because the society plays a part where it's controlling over everybody. And then recommendation, I really liked this book. It's not too long, but it's very interesting. I think anyone over the age of 8 or 9 could enjoy it.